Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and more Eden Crafters. The process of getting the atmospheric control tower to, well, I should say, making the components is taking a little bit of time, and I've already got the 100 advanced filters and the 30 laser emitters. Then I found out, hey, the catalytic converter, we can need 100 of those. Needs 4 advanced filters, 5 phosphorus per converter, which means I need 400 advanced filters and 500 phosphorus. I mean, I've got the phosphorus, and that's no big deal, but it's the advanced filters. Which means for me to get enough advanced filters, I need to make the cargo ship. I need to make pigeons. Where are you? 5 ceramic and 5 steel. Fast rotors and 5 ceramic per inch. No big deal. I mean, well, that's easy to make. What do I need? 3 cables. We make this, which I need to make 2 of these. No big deal. Oh, I tore down one of my tier 2 warehouses for the new tier 2 warehouse. This is the new tier 2 warehouse. Same, but the footprint is a bit, as you can tell, way smaller. It has conveyors in and conveyor out. So you can, see, here's the out conveyors. Right now, I've got just filled with all of this, so it should be okay. I mean, I haven't really touched much of anything else. I want to get rid of this, swap this out for the for the actual tier 2 warehouse. There's one problem. The entire thing is filled with basalt concrete. So, until I can... And also, this is working on making advanced filters. Slowly, I mean, it's making filters. Oh, this requires 2. There we go. I just left that in there. Ship engine, I'm not sure exactly. I'm tempted to make some ship engines so I can make myself a jetpack. But I'm not sure. I've never used it, so I no clue how it's going to actually work. New catalytic converters. This way I can retire my old ship for the larger one. Oh, I need 4 gear assemblies, so I need 2. You need 4. That's 8, 8. Do I need anything else? Oh yeah, gold wiring. Make one thing so I can make gold wires. Wires is too gold. It's too uber. I want it. I don't want the planet analyzer. I already know about the planet analyzer thing. W 200. I'll just do it this way. Not sure if I'm going to continue after I 100 completely terraform this planet. I'm not sure if I'm going to go to another planet and work on it, or just remove this and put another game in its place. So that's just one of those, I don't know what I'm going to do. So it is what it is. I will say one thing. I am excited for, hopefully at the end of this year, when they make the new add in the last planet. That's going to be interesting to say the least. Because it's a volcanic planet. What's known as, I think they call it a protoplanet. So, extreme high temperatures. No water. Probably because it's all lava. So it's going to have to be something that you have to do to make that protoplanet into an Earth-like planet. They're probably working on like machines, like devices and whatnot, to get it to where, like, okay, do that real quick. There we go. Want to even up with the rubber. Oh, pretty much I want enough gold wiring for something. But it's just going to be interesting to see what they do with the magma planet. The current new planet that was recently added is called Nova Terra. You start off in a snow region. I mean, extreme cold part of the planet. And you have to actually hoof it to a point where you will not pretty much freeze to death. It's an abandoned outpost left behind by the previous team that attempted to terraform the planet. But as you read notes that are actually scattered about the planet and these abandoned derelict habitats, start to realize what really happened. They introduced Earth-like plants into the ecosystem, namely algae. That is what pretty much killed the attempts that the previous team wanted to do on that planet. Because if you enter water, it'll bring up a warning saying, warning, toxic algae. So the entire ocean of that planet, even the small lakes in the inland, is pretty much contaminated by toxic algae. So just like I think it's called Novus Prime, the first planet, along with this water world. You have to use water purifiers to purify the water, unlike Novus Prime, from instead of going from sulfuric acid to ceramic to purified water. It's the toxic algae to the 20 to drinkable water. I did that right. It's 5. Yeah, that's. Then you have to do the standard placing the not these. Well, you do have to place these once the water is purified enough. Then put the ground fertilizer, the tree greenhouse, the area fertilizer once you're able to. So it's pretty much a process. A few extra steps as opposed to all this. But luckily, on the new planet, there's a oh, that gave me 5. I did 40. Oh well. Um, link these out. I need to move that so when I do make the there we go. Now when I make the new ship. I wish I could dismantle. Oh yeah, I can dismantle it, can't I? You cannot. Much. I mean, it's not these small habitats. The ones that you find that's abandoned are the reinforced compartments. Pretty much the reinforced habitats meant for extreme climates. And that pretty much. Oh, what am I liking? Oh, I'm missing 2 fast rotors. Oh, Erky. I need 8. Eight a days. Oh, and 8 gears. Okay. I mean, they do act as shelter. As pretty much, pretty much what this does. It'll even put up the little house icon once you go into them because they are classified as that only made one. I need one more. Need 8 more again. But it's for those. I mean, it's a huge planet, so it's got a lot more to worry with. You have the extreme heat, the not extreme heat areas, pretty much the places where you have to have this. I mean, even this, but it does protect you from extreme heat, but really it shouldn't, if you ask me. It shouldn't protect you from the extreme temperatures unless it's like an upgraded version. That's the one little nitpick I have about that. It's like, oh, I'm gonna put this heating pad in. Okay, I can walk right into I think it's the volcano in Nova Prime. Instead of like, okay, I need at least an upgraded version of this so I can survive the extreme. I mean, there's even the heating pad that protects you from but yeah, like I said, I needed this ship. Now, which one will be landed? So it calls that. Does it call this cargo spaceship? Which one calls the cargo spaceship? The vehicle hangar. That's for land. I wish there was a way to dismantle it, but I guess not. It will take a while to... I mean, I like the design of the ship. There's a third vehicle. I don't know if it's another air vehicle or is it going to be a land vehicle. I'm not talking about the train either. Oh, wait. Graphene's over here. I like the fact that you can store a ton of 3, 4, which I think the other one was just 2, so this is a double one. But it's going to be, once I 100% terraform this planet, all 3 of these little islands, I think that will be it for this game. I gotta find something else to put in its place. Graphene I've got okay, it's done. That's 100. That's almost enough. There we go. Like I said, I gotta make a ton of for where are you? For you, the atmospheric control. Because I need the catalytic converter. That's 4 per. 4 to 1. And 4 advanced filters per catalytic converter. So I need a total of 400 advanced filters just to make the 100 catalytic converters. Then it's the composite beams, which I need 800 osmium alloys and 100 iron beams. Oh yeah, that's going to take a long while. But seeing that I've already got 100 advanced filters and the 30 laser emitters, I'm just working on the composite. I'll be working on the composite beams and the catalytic converters. I need to figure out. Oh yes, the refinery. No, not refinery. Alloy forge, which I need to place this in a different location instead of right here. Get that. You off. Reasoning behind this. Boop. Alrighty. One. Two. You know what? Can I make the second larger ones? Yeah, I can. Go. Place this back on osmium. There we go. Yeah, I didn't know you could stack the containers like this. And doing so makes it so much easier. That's a tier 1 warehouse, by the way. There's the tier 3. I need to start working on these. The tier 3 warehouses, just so all my materials can stack up to 100. I need 5. That would be 500 amethyst alloys, 150 fast rotors, 1,000 basalt concrete, which that's easy. I've got 2,215, and 25 quantum processors. Now, out of all of these, the quantum processor will be the most annoying to get, well, to make. That'd be the most time consuming. That's circuit boards and cables. And circuit boards is copper plates and silicon. However, I do have a warehouse over here that has copper in it. It's just all that's nothing but copper. Quartz here, I could place another miner on one side, like here, to bring in quartz, or find another area. Oh, quartz and copper. That would be a good location right here. Miner for here, process both into quartz into silica, feed it into one side. Pretty much, I want to try to at least alleviate a lot of this. Now, the cables, that would be problematic because there's no gold on this island. Gold is only over here. They're few and far between. 3, 4. That's sulfur. 1, 2, 3. And that is it. I mean, this has... Oh, yeah, that's sulfur, not gold. Well, gold, sulfur, and uranium's right in this little peninsula, but that's in I think that's a cave? I'll have to go check. That's doing its thing. It could be a cave with some deposits on the surface. Or they could just be outside. Which they are on the outside. There's the iron. There's the floating uranium. Sulfur. There's the gold. There's a rock. This. Bing. Oh. Those blinking? That's phosphorus being detected. Like over here, phosphorus, because phosphorus, graphene, where else? Oh yeah, up here, basalt. Those cannot be detected via the radar detector or scanner. There's phosphate. Yeah, they could not be a good location for a tier 3. For what reason? Gather all the uranium. I know it's tier 3 warehouse. Using the advanced miner tier version 3 with conveyor splitters, of course, to split and to evenly distribute into the tier 3 warehouse. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a lot of processing and whatchamahoots, a lot of time, but hey, at least I'll have the materials. What do you gather up? Copy you. I can see there's a vehicle. One vehicle, one furniture. I know what these are going to be. Two of these are going to be the these. Oh, the vehicle. Okay, it's the water filtration boat. But it's going to be the habitats, tier 1 and tier 2. So that's going to be needed when I completely terraform all 3 islands. I think this one's going to be the main island that's going to be habitable. I mean, yeah, I'm going to have these grassed up and to be able to do have oxygen, but tasks. I just want to see what the uranium. Oh, it can only be acquired via the tier version 3 miner. Okay. 120 per minute. That's 120 per minute. And the conveyor, this conveyor, 360 per resources. I think the carbon fiber V2 would be good enough because, I mean, that's 20 resources per minute, and the version 3 is 120 per minute. So that will pretty much even out the speed. To basically send the uranium ore from that to the tier 3 warehouse I'm going to have put over there. And of course I'm going to have to make it livable. Well, have oxygen, I should say. I need a new... One thing I need to make is a new docking bay for my ships, called landing pads, or just make one large landing pad just for both of these ships to be on. How are you work faring? 1, 2, 3, 3.5, and once this is good... Oh. I'm gonna need some more graphene. Back to over here. Thursday, I'm thinking of changing what the game's going to be. I'm not entirely 100% sure as to what I'm going to be playing Thursday. So that be something along down the line of what is it, 13.7 oxygen. Okay, so I'm good on O2 over here. Maybe. I'm losing a bit, but not as much. I know once this thing fills up, that is the... Okay, that's the version 3 conveyors. That's 240 per minute. Let's see, graphene 60 per minute with advanced miner. So 180 with version 2, with 360 for version 3. This can eat up a lot of ore. Wow, sapphire 30 per minute. diamond 36, amethyst 60, ruby 60. I think I have it, the ruby over there. I think I have it set to with a version, maybe? I'll have to go check. Yeah, because that's take way too long. I have to make a version 2 soon. That's osmium drill, hydraulic press. Or I could just slap down a advanced miner and say, have at it. Because I do need a lot of graphene. Or graphite. Laser emitter, I can make one of those. Make a diamond drill. I've got the AI chips, and I just need the reinforced frames. And this is 5 carbon fiber and 4 iron beams per. That is 10. Ah, well, I could easily make the diamond drill. No problem. 10, so I need 50 carbon fiber and 20 iron beams. So I just need 16 more iron beams for this, for the 10 of those. That should be enough. And sadly, my game library that I'm wanting to play on the channel is starting to dwindle like crazy. Ones that I can actually play effectively without giving my computer any issues. And boop. Should have put a tier 2, well, a version 2. Conveyor, well, container under like this one. We are, and 1, 2. Okay. We are. Boop. Gym cutter. I'll swap you to. Wait, I do need a laser. I do need a laser pointer. I'll just put that up there. one more. There we go. There's the 20. No, I need 40. That's right. No? Oh, no. No, 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 no. Yeah, I need 40. One. I need 5 carbon. 50 carbon fiber. Which shouldn't be too much of a problem. And that's what I'm working on now. And boom. There we are. There's the 10 reinforced frames. Place the laser emitter down. Oh, make the laser emitter. I need to make the diamond drill. Then it'll be the AI chip. Which really it shouldn't be that much of a problem. The main problem is going to be power. I should have looked at how much power this thing requires. 120 megawatts. And this requires 5,600 megawatts. Oh no, that's how much it pumps out. But it also uses 300 liters of water. 200 composite beams, 4 nuclear reactors, 4 plasma conductors, and 30 radiation isolate. And a bunch. Those diamond doors. And there's those. Sapphire, amethyst. More amethyst in there. Nuclear reactor. And refined uranium. 2 thermal regulators, 2 fast rotors for what? How much does the nuke reactor require? 4. I hate that right clicking is the only way to split stacks, and the only way to acquire said stacks is to oh yeah, I need to so if the catalytic converter, oh yeah, I need 100. Here we are. There's the 100 catalytic converters. Boom. I will have at least one of these plopped down and ready to be mass produced. Well, to work its magic. And I have no idea what this thing can do. So really, this is a blind device. I'm going to cut here, and when I come back, all these catalytic converters will be done. Well, back and last few are being processed. There we go. And now there's the diamond drill. Now you're in here. Now I just need the composite beams. I forgot what they require. But yeah, I at least want to make the atmospheric control tower. Oh, it's osmium alloy plus 2 iron beams, so that's 400 iron beams. Well, Ruby, you, and it's filters, you, lasers, you go in there, you, which means I'm gonna have to gather the materials for the composite. Osmium alloy. Oh wait, duh, I can make them here. The 200 composite beams, and it is 4 osmium alloys each, so that is 800 osmium alloy that I need to make. I need to make 8 stacks of 50 osmium alloys. Yeah. No pressure. So, might be another jump cut. Well, as I'm sitting here waiting on some gold ingots to make, I came to the realization to make the 200 composite beams, which I need osmium alloys. For me to make all 200 just for one of these atmospheric control towers, I need 1600 gold ingots, 1600 osmium ingots for the 800 osmium alloys to make the 200 composite beams. It will take a while. So, yeah, that's, it'll be a while. And this is just for one. I gotta make 2 of these. So that's 3,200 gold and osmium ingots to make the 400 composite beams for both the atmospheric control towers. Because I know I will need to have this. I need to make another one because this is to make the atmosphere 50% closer. It's just one. And the second one will require, will be pretty much the same. The amount of materials needed. 1600 each. We got 300 right here. It's going to be a lot. It is going to be a lot. Not to mention, I need to make this just so I can power everything. Let's see, the tier 3. Oh, it's only 770 megawatts. Okay, never mind. But I still want to make build that just so I could actually have decent power. And this is what I'm thinking. 2610 megawatts is in the network currently. So if I build one nuclear power plant at a reasonable location that gets this whole entire base area, pretty much all of this, I won't need to worry about. I can start dismantling all my solar panels. Every solar panel that I have, I can just start dismantling it once I get just one nuclear power plant built here. So, I mean, it would help tremendously. So, like I said, I am going to go through it, and I'll come back once again, hopefully this time, with the atmospheric control tower in the process, well, to be ready to be placed down and built. Hopefully. Okay. I decided, well, it's going to take a long time to get the needed um, composite beams for the I can do this quickly. But this, as you notice, I've only got 75. And this took almost an hour to make. So, I was coming back from a uranium run because I have a large uranium over here, so I decided to plop down some solar panels over here to generate some power for the version 3 mining drill thing. It doesn't have the whatchamacallit. The warehouse doesn't have a tier 3 warehouse because I was not going to wait like an hour or so just to make the tier 3 warehouse, which requires 100 amethyst alloys. But that probably wouldn't take much. What would take the longest? How much would it be? 2 amethyst, 2 copper. That's not hard to make any either, so what would take the longest would be the quantum processors. Those are abysmally slow to make. And to think I gotta make 10 of them. If I can have my stack size. These stack to 100. Let's see, quantum processors. I need AI chips. I need to make AI chips. I need circuit boards, rubies, and osmium. Okay, I thought it was the computers that it takes. These are slow to make. Quantum processors, I'm not so certain. Let's see, 1 osmium, 2 circuit boards. Let me make just 1 quantum processor. I need 2 circuit boards, and that is, I think it's 1-1. Yeah, 1-1. I think I need 2 for the AI chip. Yeah. And circuit boards are fairly slow in making, but I guess the more advanced it is, plasma conductor. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that is sapphire. I think if I can actually get into the door. Only got 1 sapphire. Nope, I won't be able to make it. Because I need 2 to make the, yeah, plasma conductor. I mean, I know where some sapphire is. It's right here. Underneath the climate regulator. There's the... I wish there was a way to tell how far, because if I had one of these over here, would it reach over here? Probably not. But I'm getting a ton of refined uranium, so, well, uranium ore, I should say. But yeah, it's one of those. Upon realizing how much time it'll take, it's probably best to hold off on trying to make that because it takes 5,000 megawatts, which means I need at least 2 nuclear power plants built. One to power one of these, which I'm going to have it down, probably down here. And the other is going to be up here. So it's probably going to be about in the center. The power plant would be probably, I don't know where I'm going to have the power plant. I mean, it's big. As you can tell. This has got to be to be accessed by water, so as you can tell by the 2 insert bits. Oh, that's an input output. The larger tank is input, so the other one is an output as well, but can also be input. It's got 2 arrows going away from each other. See, if you look at the cursor near the top fan, lift fan of the drone, you can see the input output. Be a better. There we go. Best as I can get it. The larger tank has an input. The smaller one is input output. I don't know if water is regulated out from it. Like water goes in and comes out like it's pretty much like a water circuit. I don't know. I'd have to find a good place to place it. I'm thinking, like I said, remove all of my wind turbines. I mean, all of these. Once I get the materials, which, by the way, this requires 200 composite beams. Yay. So not only do I have to suffer through making 3,200, but I have to make 2,400 gold bars, 2,400 osmium ingots for the 1,200 osmium alloys. And then the 2,400 iron beams. Well, -2, I should say. it's going to be paying to get all the materials for both. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, it is going to be, let's see. 1600 is for 200. I'm looking at 6,400, give or take, maybe off here, gold and osmium ingots for the needed composite beams of the 2 for these and 2 of these. I need a ton of, I need to make more warehouses, like just tier 1 warehouses filled to the brim of nothing but osmium, and another one of nothing but gold. That's it. Pretty much I need to do what I did down here with the copper, just for gold and osmium. That's it. Because I need those two en masse. You're working. But yeah, that is going to be... That's going to be something. Oh, it is going to be a pain and a long amount of grinding and waiting. Pretty much just the wait is going to be the problem. Like making the... Yeah, it does have the trains, but there's no... I mean, there's no osmium on this island. None. I mean, there's cobalt. Osmium is over here. Which, like I said, I need to dedicate at least this one to osmium and make another one about here dedicated just for the gold. There's a gold deposit here. Here's another osmium. Here's another osmium. Okay, so that's cobalt. Another osmium. What I need to do is make tier 3s. One for here, and pretty much move this down. Well, I guess I can keep that where it is. Because this could be just for the gold, this gold, and have another one up here, or one over here somewhere for this gold. Have it one go into a double splitter, and that double splitter into 2 double splitters. I'll need 4 double conveyor splitters per node. 4 for this one, 4 for this one. These two can be split. I think. Because I want to get, like I said, a lot of osmium and gold. So if I could do that, the composite beams will not be a problem. The only problem would be the iron here. The iron plates and the iron rods. I might make another one. Like, oh, this one's going to be just for iron bars. This one's going to be just for iron plates. Like, redo this setup. Maybe. But that's going to do it for this video. Like, comment, and subscribe for more, and hit that bell to be notified for future videos. And until then, take care.